So guys, later in this video, I will talk about a spoiler warning. This is that spoiler warning. So, if you guys wish to be unspoiled, go out, watch the film, then come back. You have been warned.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron TMHD. So yeah, this is going to be a great time. Hey guys, welcome back to some sort of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, TMHD, and this week we watched Transformers 1. This movie is the newest installment in whatever Transformers franchise, whatever. I don't even know if this is canon to the modern ones, I don't know. But this, I thought, was fun, it was entertaining, and I thought it was a decent origin story all about Transformers. And I just thought it was a really good time. But before I go on a tangent, why I like this film, I'll tell you why I like this film and more back at the house.
We could have built the future together.
I don't think so.
Decepticons! Rise up! Incoming!
Come on!
Awesome!
That's what I'm talking about!
Now is the time for us to stand up. Together. As one.
Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, TMHD, and this week we watched Transformers 1, starring Chris Hemsworth, Tyree, Scarlett Johansson, and Keegan-Michael Key. And I thought this movie, honestly, was a pretty good movie. It released like a week ago, and unfortunately it hasn't been doing well. And, you know, people have been singing its praises, those who saw it, and I will say, I got a lot of enjoyment out of it. I mean, it was a fun time. I really liked the callbacks. I really liked all the references to Transformers in this film. I really thought that this film kind of felt a bit like a lot of fan service was in it, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, I feel like with a franchise like this, that has just started to get decent, you know, with the last two Transformers movies, I really think that fan service is kind of needed to, you know, kind of cleanse people's palate. And honestly, I really do think that the designs in this movie were pretty good. While they're not one for one exactly like the original Transformers designs, they are, I think, very solid. And I think they are very sleek designs for the most part. And I honestly think that this film was just a good, entertaining Transformers film, you know? And I just really went to go see this film to have a good time, have fun, and just enjoy myself. And I did. And I really think that this film really has the purest form of just offering what it can offer, and that is enjoyment. I feel like most films, whether they're quality, you know, it could be a movie that you shot with a VHS camera in your backyard, but if it's enjoyable, that's the whole part of a movie, right? Is that if you enjoy it. It doesn't matter if it's bad, good, kind of in the middle. If you enjoy it, that's the most important part, and I enjoyed this film, and I had fun with it. I was entertained. That's another word. Entertainment. You know, because that's what this stuff is called, right? It's called entertainment. So you're supposed to be entertained by the entertainment, you know? And I just really think I was entertained. And the reason is that because I really think that I liked the banter between the characters. I thought it was fun. Although I do have a thing, I do think, even though I thought that Chris Hemsworth, Tyree, you know, Keegan-Michael Key, Scarlett Johansson, I thought they did a good job. But I just don't really think, like, Chris Hemsworth really is a great Optimus Prime. Like, obviously, he's no... I'm really sorry, I can't remember the actor's name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Like, the iconic, original Optimus Prime voice. He can't live up to that, you know? Because it's like, who could ever live up to that? You know, and I kind of appreciate that he wasn't really trying to do an impression until, like, maybe the very end. Like, he was just kind of doing his normal Chris Hemsworth voice. And then he kind of did a little Optimus Prime impression at the very, very end. But I really think that this movie is good. And I think it's really, like, a turn your brain off kind of movie. Because obviously you don't really need to think about a lot of the stuff in this movie. It's kind of a lot of dumb fun. You know, it's a lot of just getting out there and maybe just taking a few friends, maybe like if that know about Transformers and just having a good time. It's really what this movie's about. But then I also feel like this is not a problem, but I'm just mentioning it. It is kind of predictable because you see it's the origin story of Transformers, and Megatron is friends with Optimus at the beginning. We obviously know where that's gonna go, right? Like, we all know about the Decepticons, and they're the bad guys, right? Like, they're the bad guys at the start of Transformers. So obviously we know Megatron's gonna go bad. We know he's gonna betray Optimus. We know he's gonna create the Decepticons, right? Like, we know that's gonna happen, and I think the film knows that we know that's gonna happen, and it just, like, I think it makes us not care, because I think the characters are likable enough for it to not matter, right? I think you care about the characters enough to not matter, for it to not matter, and I think that's a good thing. I think that this movie did really good in the fact that it was just, I don't know how to describe it. It was just fun. It was good. It was enjoyable. And overall, like, that experience, as I said, was good. I mean, I think, honestly, I was just really kind of turn your brain off and enjoy it. You know, I really think that, I mean, I was invested in the story, even though I knew where it was going, I was invested. I mean, you know, even though I knew where the story was going, I was invested. You know, I liked the characters enough. I thought some of the jokes were pretty well done. I mean, none of it, to me, was very, like, laugh out loud funny. But I do think the jokes were well executed. Some of them did make me guffaw here and there, maybe chuckle, you know, a good old laugh here and there. You know, I thought that some of the banter between the characters was well done. I think that, honestly, I also think, like, Sentinel Prime, the, like, bad guy of the, is that a spoiler? You know, I'll do a spoiler warning at the beginning. Sentinel Prime, the bad guy of the movie, he is actually, I think it was actually kind of predictable that he was going to be the bad guy, because, like, even when I first saw him, I'm like, this is, like, going to be like a twist villain type deal, isn't it? Like, you're the high and mighty guy who's saying he's helping people, but, like, he has like, a really weird, like, robot spider lady that follows him, who's super sinister, and it's like, you're a good guy and you have this weird spider lady, creepy, like, evil spider lady following you. Okay, dude, you're totally a good guy. I mean, and the movie doesn't make you, like, it's revealed that he's evil pretty early on, you know, but, like, come on. Megatron wants to kill him. He wants to murder him, which he does. He rips him in half, and it's pretty funny. Like, it's, like, brutal, too, because, like, his eyes go out, and he has, like, his mouth open. It's like he literally ripped him in half. It's great. Then he rips his heart out, and he fucking sticks it in his chest, because it's, like, they call it a cog. Is that what they originally called Transformers? I don't know. I don't know about that shit. I just know that they're cars, and they fight. That's what I know. But, yeah. Honestly, guys, I feel like this is one of the more simple reviews, and you guys might be a little mad at me, but I feel like, to me, there's not a lot for me to talk about, especially in, like, a first, you know, watch through. Maybe there was more I could talk about in a second watch, third watch, but I really think that in my first watch, I really think I just kind of enjoyed it on a surface level, so I really can't get in depth. I can't really talk about it that much, because, you know, I'm not really a #1 critic or analyst. Maybe there's some things I missed, which there probably is. There's probably things that I can't talk about because I'm not great at it. But I'm just saying that my opinion is that I enjoyed it, and I think you would enjoy it, and I think you should support this movie because it's enjoyable, and it's a good Transformers movie. And it's good to say that. You know, it's good to say that. A good Transformers movie. And I think if you want to support this movie, if you're a Transformers fan, you know, or mainly for Transformers fans, honestly. Even then, if you want to get into Transformers, maybe you could watch this. and maybe you could have a good time with it. And with that being said, I think I'd rate this film a 7.5 out of 10. Very much enjoyed it, liked it very much. I would recommend it. And, yeah. I think that's what to say. Thanks for peace. So, guys, hope you like this video. Share, friends, subscribe, notifications on. Comment on how much you liked it. But, you guys know what it does. I already said that. What I really meant to say is, if you guys hated this video, unsubscribe, hate me in the comments. And I've been Runtime HD. Off to roll out. It's like, you guys know how, like, in the original movie, it was like, you got the power! You've got the touch! You guys know what I mean? Like that from the original, from the movie. We got the power! You know, it went something like that. Yeah. I think, yeah. You know those old Transformers ads? There were these old Transformers ads, and I remember they were like creepy. It was like this kid, you know what I mean? And he turned into a robot, I think. Like, I think, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, no, like, he had, like, they got, like, a creepy robot voice, and they would, like, sing the song, and they had, like, weird grid eyes. I don't know if I'm reciting it properly. It's like, it's more than meets the eye. That was the part that they would say. I can't do it because they had, like, a weird, deep robot voice. But I'm just saying, it was weird. Leave it down in the comments if you guys know what I'm talking about, or if I'm just saying shit. No, you guys get. I know it was like an ad from like the 90s or the 80s or something, and I wasn't even alive then. But you guys remember. I know you do.